live. Yes, live from Jay's place. And we're talking
Barbershop Talk.
Yes, Barbershop Talk, where nothing is off limits and everything's on the table.
Everything's on the table. Barbershop Talk.
Come on, everybody. We're here at Jay's place.
Barbershop.
We're talking barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. When nothing's off limits.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Everything's on the table.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Everything's on the table.
Shop Talk Live. We are live here at Jay's Place Barbershop. Listen, how are you doing? Glad to see you. Thank you for tuning in to another special edition of Barbershop Talk Live here every Wednesday, 6 o'clock p.m. Glad you joined us. I missed you. I missed you since last week. So again, call your friends, call those neighbors, call those church members, call your enemies. Tell them to tune in to Barbershop Talk Live because it's going to be another special edition. A great show tonight. Tonight in the hot seat is none other than Karen Gordon. I told you. Karen Gordon is in the hot seat tonight, so you want to be tuned in what she had to say. You want to be tuned in what she's talking about. Again, get in tune, get involved in this conversation. If you got any questions, any comments or concerns, please, ma'am, please, sir, put them on the screen. We will make sure we answer all those questions, all those concerns, and all those questions again. Listen, before we get started to this conversation, I want to give a shout out to those folks behind the scene that put Barbershop Talk Out together to what it is. Beverly's Body Butter. Do you know Beverly's Body Butter? Demetrius Johnson right here in Augusta, Georgia. Whip, Senate, Shea Butter. Specializes in all kind of different flavors. Listen, she got coconut. She got peach. She got mango. She got strawberry. Listen, I urge you, get it. Call at 706-564-5335. That number is 706-564-5335. Listen, that Shea Butter is good for your skin. It's good for your hair. And it's also good for pain. It says good for pain. So give her a call again at 706-564-5335. Again, if you got TikTok, she got TikTok. So hit up on TikTok, Melon Queen 1976. Again, that's my good friend Demetrius Johnson, right here in Augusta, Georgia. Homegrown. Barbershop Talk Live World again. If you still having some problems, if you still having some complications, if you still having some issues with your yard, with your pond, with your pruning, with some demolition work, why don't you call my good friend Alan Odom with Pond Maintenance right here in Augusta, Georgia. His number is 706-294-8493. Again, that number is 706-294-8493. Specializes in tree removal, demolition. Also maintain your pond, build your pond, keep up your pond. So listen, if you having issues, you having problems, you having complications, again, call him up, 706-294-8493. Tell him John Milton from Jay's Place Barbershop Talk Live. So I heard about you. Give me the deal he been talking about. Great prices, great service. Again, you would not be disappointed. That's my good friend Alan Odom right here in Augusta, Georgia. Pond Maintenance. CSRA. Barbershop Talk Live World. Do you know what's coming up in a few weeks? Have you checked your calendar? Have you marked your calendar? Have you exited out that date? April 18th. Coming up real soon. Before you know it, we are talking about the old school 70s party right here in Augusta, Georgia. So you don't have an excuse. You ain't got nothing going on, so why don't you get your ticket? Go to Eventbrite. Also go to AngelicCommunityResource.com. This is an old school 70s party. Angelic Community is putting this together. HIV fundraiser. So please, man, please, sir, get your ticket. They're only $35 in advance, $40 at the door, and $50 for the VIP. Give me a call or stop by Jay's Place Barbershop. Get your ticket. Get your bare bottoms. Get your afro wig. Let's have a good time. Listen, on this card, I want you to let you know who's going to be performing. Crystal Mendengold and Vibe Theory. Tony Howard and the Motowners. Hey, listen, I'm telling you, they coming to Augusta. Zap. Zap will be in town, so please, ma'am, please, sir, get your ticket. Let's have a good time. Support the cause. Looking forward to seeing you there. Also, my good friend that's right here in Augusta, Georgia, Gene Tasted Treats. Gene Tasted Treats. Lenny is my good friend. Listen, water, shave, ice, skins, chips. Man, listen, Get in contact with him. His number is 706-305-6506. That's my good friend, Lady Jean Tasty Treats, right here in Augusta. He's going to be a vendor at the Old School 70s party. So stop by his booth, stop by his table, support what he's got going on. Listen, he's at bar mitzvahs. He's at birthday parties. He's also at funerals. He does funerals. Don't tell him I said that. So Barbershop Talk Live World again. Let's support, let's support, let's support. As you know, I'm here every Wednesday. You didn't come to see my pretty face. You didn't come to see the old white teeth of mine. You come to see the guests in the hot seat tonight. So listen, Barbershop Talk Live World. Without further ado, I want you to get ready to listen to my good friend. Right here in the hot seat on Barbershop Talk Live is none other than Miss Karen Gordon.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
What's
whoa.
going on?
And the crowd goes wild.
And the crowd goes wild. You all right? You good?
I'm good. I'm
Good to see
good.
you. Good to see you.
It's my pleasure to see you.
Listen, I don't know, Karen, if you had a chance to see what's been happening. It's hard tying you down.
Just a tiny bit. I've just been a little busy lately,
Yeah.
but generally speaking, yeah, I go to the same kinds of places. I go to the same places. I
But
stay at the house.
now, I mean, we setting up smoke signals to get in contact with you now.
This is true. This is true.
You are
This is true.
everywhere.
I'm trying to stay busy and out of trouble.
Okay.
Out of trouble.
Well, I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that tenacity. I like that busyness. I like that
Yeah.
moving around, almost like
Yeah.
a little, just moving. You can't sit still.
Can't sit still.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good because they
That's
say
good.
out of mind,
Yeah, Devil's Workshop.
Devil's Workshop.
That's right.
So
we don't
stay
want
busy.
we don't want none of that. No part. No parts of that.
We don't need none of that.
Right.
Barbershop Talk Live World again tonight in the hot seat of Jay's Place Barbershop is none other than Miss Karen Gordon. So I want you to get in talk and with this conversation, learn what she's got to do. Listen, pick her brain. Pick her brain.
That's right. Call me quick.
You want to know what she's all about. You want to know what she stands for. You want to know what she intends to do, what she will do, what she have done. So Barbershop Talk Live World again. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to put the question on the screen. We'll make sure we get to all those questions, all those comments, and all those concerns again. Because again, Karen, the people want to know.
The people want to know.
The people want to know.
We got to get the people what they want.
You get it what they want.
That's right.
Because if you don't know, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Oh, you good? That's right. Yeah.
I'm good. I'm
I know. You know already.
But
You
they
already know.
They need to know.
The people need to know.
The people need to know.
You're
Now,
right.
Karen, here we go. We got to start this thing like we always do because there are always some new eyes.
Okay. Yeah.
There's always new people watching Barbershop
Yes.
Talk Live. So for the ones that's just tuning in and they don't know who you are, take a minute to look into that camera and tell the people of Barbershop Talk Live World, who is Karen Gordon?
All right. Well, thank you for the opportunity to be here today.
Okay.
Karen Gordon is a wife, a mother,
Okay.
a sister. I am the Empress of Cool. My main job, the thing that I do better than anything else, I'm a musician.
Okay.
But I do a lot of things. I support a lot of initiatives in the community.
Okay.
So I've done Garden City Jazz. I started Garden City Jazz several years ago. I then pivoted to agriculture with Growing Augusta. And then a few years ago, I acquired the Urban Pro Weekly newspaper. So my reason for doing that is to amplify voices in the community, right? So it's a larger part of my service. A small part of my larger service.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Karen, when I got out that you wear a lot of hats.
I do wear a lot of hats, I do.
You have a lot going on.
I got a lot going on.
So here's a crazy question. When you have time to rest?
I get to my rest
You get
now.
your rest.
Oh yeah. I sleep now.
You go get your rest in.
I do, yeah. I just have to do things in little bits and pieces.
Okay.
So, and they all fit together. All the things that I do kind of dovetail really nicely with each other. So
Okay.
I'm not doing a lot of different things. They
Okay.
all match
It
together.
all flows together.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So listen, now, we always like to get in contact with the folks that's watching Barbershop Talk Live. We like to interact with those. So what we do, can we go to the chat line and see who's watching right now?
Sure.
Real quick?
Yes,
so listen, we'll
please.
go to the chat line. We see Demetrius Johnson. She's watching Beverly's Body Butter.
Hey there, Demetrius, my love.
She's on the line. Look, my imperfect options is on the line. She said,
Hey
hey,
there.
Karen Gordon. Lady at the
Hey.
Barbershop Talk Live world is constantly watching Shabazz. You know Shabazz.
I know
Shabazz is
Shabazz.
watching.
I
Listen,
sure do.
Man, that guy is crazy.
He's a little bit crazy. That's
Look,
okay.
You know, we're gonna pray for it.
We're going to pray for him. He all right with me, though. He all right.
So again, the people are watching. They're glad to see that you're in the hot seat because they know what you're embarking upon. It's definitely something different. So they
It
want to be able to make a conscious decision because what you got to tell the people will decide.
Yes.
with the side.
Yes.
And what's going on.
Yes.
Now, before we get into what we really want to talk about, Karen, we got people that are just tuning in. So
Right.
let's still go back to let everybody know more about Karen.
Okay.
Now, you said earlier you're a great musician. You love the music world. So
Yeah.
tell the people about this music world that you're
I'm
about
an
to play.
okay musician.
Yeah, no,
but let me
don't
tell you
do
what I
that.
do.
Don't
Let
do
me
that.
tell you what I do very well.
Okay.
I amplify other people's voices. I provide platforms for other people. That's what I do best.
Okay.
I'm all right
Yeah,
on the keyboard,
okay,
not
okay.
saying,
Yeah.
everything. But what brings me joy and fulfillment is putting people together,
Okay.
people and opportunities together. So, for example, many, many moons ago, 2003, I worked with the city to start Candlelight Jazz.
Okay.
It was already a thing, but
Right.
there was one band that was performing every week.
Okay.
And so once we got involved with it, we opened it up to all of the bands, the jazz bands around town.
Okay.
So that all the bands got an opportunity to perform,
Okay.
make a little money,
Right.
and then grow their audience.
Okay.
So it really, usually jazz music, you hear it, it's in a club at night, smoky, real
Right.
late, all
Right.
that kind of good stuff. But this brought that, the jazz bands out into a park,
Right.
to a family-friendly area where you
Okay.
can bring your kids, bring your picnic baskets and all of that good
Okay.
stuff. And we grew that from an 8-week series to an 18-week series.
So wait a minute, now, Karen. So the people at Barbershop Talk Live World, they didn't know that you was kind of the brain behind that operation?
Yes, me and a team of beautiful people
Okay.
pulled that together. It was a great public-private partnership.
Okay.
So even though a lot of people affiliate me, Garden City Jazz, with Candlelight Jazz,
Right.
it was always owned by the city.
Okay.
But I did the work. I produced it. I promoted it.
Okay.
It was a great experience. And then once it moved to the Common, we started to open it up and
Okay.
got more partners involved,
Okay.
and then it shifted from jazz to everything.
Everything.
And so then I felt like my time was done there, and I wanted to explore some other things.
Okay, okay.
And so I kind of stepped away from it. I think it was probably about 12 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So I still
Okay.
go down there and hang out and listen to music and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But I'm not doing the work anymore.
Right,
Somebody
right,
else
right.
is doing
You
the
don't-
hard work.
You don't
or
hand it
doing
over.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a great event that's been going on, like you say, for many, many years, and every year it get bigger and bigger.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we talking
Yeah.
about the all white,
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff, and I mean, from the first night to the final night, the crowd get bigger. So it's definitely a great event for the city.
It's a great thing. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I would have never knew you was behind the operation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I enjoy that part of it. I
Okay.
enjoy performing on stage as well.
Okay.
But standing back and seeing how things fit together and how
Right.
people interact
Right.
and how they
Right.
really enjoy the event itself,
Right.
that's a lot more rewarding to me.
Hey, can I give a shout out to somebody that you
Yeah.
introduced me to?
Yeah.
A.E. the Cool.
Oh yeah, that's my girl.
I know she's watching. You ain't watching. Somebody call her.
Get AE on the
Get
phone.
on the. I mean, just her spirit, her aura, her whole makeup.
Yeah.
I mean, and she can sing.
And she could sing.
Great performer.
She is an awesome. She is going to be performing on May 14 and 15. There is a songwriter festival.
Okay.
The Arts Council and also Growing Augusta.
Okay.
My company is the title sponsor of this songwriter festival.
Okay.
And AE is one of the performers of
Cool,
that.
cool.
So I'm very excited about that. Super
Man,
excited.
that's all right. But again, she's a great person. I had the chance to meet her a few times, and I love her whole attitude about everything she's
She's
doing.
awesome.
All because of you.
I say I like to put people together.
You put it together.
Put people together.
You put it together.
Right.
Barbershop Talk Live World again in the hot seat, none other than Miss Karen Gordon, the brains behind the many operations in the CSRA. And again, she's keep doing, and she will not stop because again, she's cool too.
Yeah, I'm the Empress of Cool.
She's the Empress of cool.
Oh yeah.
She's
Hey.
now I don't know if the people know, but I think I might know. Are you originally from Augusta?
I know. I was born in the metropolis of Waynesboro, Georgia, and we moved to the big city of Augusta when I was 8 years old.
Okay.
Yes. So I've been here for
You've been here for
just
a
a
while.
couple of years.
Yeah, you've been
Just
here
a
for a
couple.
while. Just a few moons.
A few moons. Yeah.
The big city of Waynesboro?
Yeah. Burke
To be
County.
more careful, I would have never put you in the bird dog capital of the world. Man,
I know,
Hey,
right?
you didn't have to go far though.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
It can always go back home.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, that's good. So now,
Definitely.
Karen, what we talking about now? Again, we always got new viewers just tuning in because they see Barbershop Talk Live is on live and they want to tune in and see what's going on. So again, I think I know a lot about you, and I think the people of Augusta, the city, already know a lot about you. You've been around a lot of times, a lot of years, and a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So now what we're talking about now is something.
It is.
Now this is another hat you're trying to put on now.
This is yet another hat. It's a new hat.
It's a new hat.
One that I've never worn before. In all my years of supporting the community and doing what I can to try to grow, grow the community. I've always said that I would never run for office. I would not run for office because I can be a lot more effective behind the scenes.
Right.
Then I don't have to worry about nobody putting my business in the street, you know, any more than I do myself.
Right.
So I said that I wouldn't run for office. As a matter of fact, I was talking to a friend of mine a couple days before Christmas, and I said it again, vehemently stated.
You ain't gonna do it.
What we're not gonna do is that.
Okay.
Because it's challenging.
Right.
And also, even though I've had my eye on, I live in the beautiful metropolis of South Augusta.
Okay.
And so I have my eye on this particular seat, but the young lady who was serving in that capacity, Lynn Gladney Hefner, was doing a great job.
Okay.
And so if it ain't broke, then
leave it alone.
Don't fix it.
Right.
So it just so happened that in early January, she resigned.
Okay.
And I had told, you got to be careful what you tell people, because you know, I had said that if as long as she's in this seat, I'm not gonna bother it. I ain't gonna do nothing.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Because I knew that she wasn't going nowhere.
Right. She locked.
She ain't going nowhere. So
Right.
I don't have to do anything.
Right.
So when she resigned, I was like, oh wow.
Just maybe.
I might have to do a little something.
Okay.
So I talked to a couple of people. Of course, I talked to my family, and they said, my husband said, you know, we support you with whatever you want to do.
Okay.
You know, we got your back. And I talked to a couple of colleagues, but the first couple of days after I got the word that she had resigned, my narrative was, I still ain't gonna do it. I still don't want to.
Okay.
Because then I'd have to really like work.
Yeah, it's work. You got to work.
I really have to work.
You got to work now.
And then it's a different kind of work. It
Right.
is not standing behind someone and pushing and uplifting.
Right.
It is leading from the front. And then when you're out in the front, you can't see everything that's going on around you.
Right.
So I really enjoy being in that position where I can see a lot of things.
Right.
So anyway, after much weeping and gnashing of teeth, I decided that let's go ahead and let's try it.
Okay.
That's the only thing we can do is try it.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
I'll never know, and I would hate to have missed the opportunity because of fear.
Right.
Because I was afraid.
Right.
So I'm running toward that. I'm
Okay.
taking the opportunity to. It's a learning experience
It's a
for
learning
me.
experience. I can imagine it's a huge learning experience.
It is.
Right.
It is. So a lot of things that you see and experience by supporting others, you just have a different perspective. You have to talk to a lot of people. You have to go a lot of places. You have to do a lot of things.
Right.
I've never wanted to say that there's nothing to do in Augusta. But if anyone says that, they have never run for office, because you got to do all of the things.
You got to do all of that
and go all the places.
So let me ask this question now. As you saying about the going different places, what excites you about the campaign thus far? Because again, this is new world. You said earlier you're wearing a new hat you never wore before.
Yeah.
So what now you out on the campaign trail? What excites you most about being on this trail?
What excites me the most? I thought you were going to say. What's the most challenging thing?
Okay.
Well, maybe you're going to get to that.
Yeah, we're going to come at that, you know.
Well, okay, we're going to come back to it.
Okay.
So the thing that excites me the most about it is the learning process.
Okay.
Is that this is something new.
Okay.
And I get the opportunity to learn more about the community. So I thought I was pretty familiar with my community. I am learning that I'm not as familiar as I thought that I was.
Okay. Okay.
I'm also learning about the role of a House representative.
Okay.
The House representative works in Atlanta
Okay.
to serve the people of Augusta, represents the people of Augusta in it. That person is supposed to bring resources back home.
Back to Augusta.
Go to work,
Okay.
bring the resources back home.
Okay.
So that landscape is completely different.
Okay.
So not only am I learning what District 130 looks like, parts of East Augusta all the way to parts of South Augusta, I'm learning about that. Approximately 40,000 registered voters, only 200 of which have actually voted so far. We're going to talk about that too.
We're going
We're going to come back to that because that's a thing.
That's a fact. We're going to talk about that.
But so in addition to learning the landscape here at home, I also get the opportunity to learn what the landscape looks like in Atlanta and throughout the state.
Okay.
And it's when I went through Leadership Augusta in 2015.
Okay.
One of the things that the class chair said a lot was that this was like drinking through a fire hose. This is kind of like that, but I kind of describe it as building a parachute on the way down, or building a plane while you're flying.
While you're flying, yeah.
Also, because though there's a short window, there's an extremely short timeline between the time that Ms. Hefner resigned to the time where we get to the special election.
Right.
So that's
challenging.
That's challenging.
That's challenging.
Yeah, because usually she would have worked out through December 31st.
This year.
This past year. No, coming 2026. So her term would have ended December 31st, 2026, and she would have to run in this election here.
Okay.
So what's happening is I'm running in the special election, and there are 6 candidates.
And the special election.
In the special, which election day is March the 10th. It's Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got to do that. I get to do that.
Okay.
And there are 6 of us, so there may be a runoff.
Okay.
If a runoff happens, then that will take place on April 7th.
Okay.
During Masters Week.
Okay. A lot going on.
A lot going on.
A lot going on.
And then we've got to do the primary again.
All over again.
All over again. And then the general.
Okay.
So it's
a lot going on.
Went from not having run in any election to having to run in 3 in a 9-month period. It's awesome.
It's a lot.
it's a lot.
It's challenging, and as you say, it could be exciting.
Yes.
Something different.
It's very different. But I think the compressed timeline is a good thing for me because I don't have the time to really overthink it.
Right.
I just gotta do it.
And it seems like you work better under pressure.
I do.
Right.
I do.
I can kind of feel that you're a better under pressure type person.
Yes.
Yeah. Deadlines, timelines.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now people around me are a little bit frustrated whenever I kind of work under pressure, staying up late, getting up early, that kind of thing.
Right.
But we've got a great team.
Got a great team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Barbershop Talk Live. Listen, can we go to the chat line?
Yeah.
Let's go back to the chat line. Let's see what we got here. We got Demetrius Johnson. She says, what did she say? Let's see what she's talking about.
Let's see what we got.
She says, there's plenty to do in Augusta. It's all about perception. And Demetrius also say, congratulations on your candidacy.
Thank you, my love.
Gerald Wilson is watching. Demetrius again, she's watching. Let me see. Keep those hearts and lights going, Gerald says. A.E. the Cool. Demetrius say, A.E. the Cool.
A.E. the Cool, that's right.
Everybody know who she is.
That's my girl.
Montrese Mims says, hello.
Hey, Pastor.
Pastor Mims say, hello. Look at that.
Yeah.
All the way from the pulpit.
All the way.
So Barbershop Talk Live, people keep watching the show, keep tuning in, keep chiming in. Send your questions, send your comments, send your concerns. Me and Karen will make sure we answer all those questions, all those concerns. Now, Karen, as you said earlier, House District 130.
Yes.
And that covers most of Augusta, some of Augusta, all of Augusta?
Some of Augusta. All of it is in Richmond County, but it's parts of East Augusta to parts of South.
Okay.
So parts of districts 1, 2, 5, 6, and 8.
Okay.
All of Peach Orchard Road, Mike Paget Highway, one side of Peach Orchard, a little piece of Windsor Spring as well.
Okay.
So all the good parts.
All the good parts.
All the good parts.
Stuff. The good stuff. You get
the airport's in there.
all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the good stuff.
So now, when you say you bringing stuff from Atlanta down to Augusta, that's your job, to bring the resources to Augusta.
Yes.
Now, when you say resources, we talking about the money or opportunities? We talking about
all of
jobs?
That. All of that.
What we bringing?
Mainly money, though. That's
Bring
the
the money.
most important thing.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're a petition to the folks in Atlanta that's what we need in Augusta, in your district.
Yes.
Okay. So how does that process work? So when you go around to the different districts in Augusta, you'll see we need some streets paved. You see, we need some trees cut down. You'll petition that to the.
So I would have to work with 180 other individuals.
Okay.
To lobby for my folks,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So, and of course, with this being my first time, this
Right.
would be my first time serving.
Okay.
So what I would bring to the table would be the ability to build bridges and to provide support for measures that are already happening.
Okay.
So, for example, if I win this special election outright, then
Okay.
I immediately go to work.
Okay. Okay.
Go to Atlanta and do some magical things in Atlanta. But the session is coming to an end.
Okay.
So that would mean I would be there for a couple of weeks
Okay.
before the session ends, and then they reset for
The next time.
reset for the next time.
Okay.
But some of the priorities are of the General Assembly. One of them is affordability.
Okay.
And so that's across the board, whether that's grocery prices, whether that's health care, whether that's housing.
Okay.
And so there's state money available, and I'm not sure if any federal funds are involved in
Okay.
that. But this, at the state level, we have the capability and the ability. The question is, do we have the political will to make things, to bring those resources for the regular people, as opposed to
Right.
the corporate folks and the billionaires. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, Karen, I got a lot I want to ask you, and I got a lot that I know you want to talk about and let the people know what's going on. But at this time, we got to take a commercial break.
Okay,
We got to what they call pay the bills.
let's pay the bills.
Can I pay the bill?
Yes.
Barbershop Talk Live. Listen, we are in the business of listening. You know what's going on in CSRA by Miss Karen Gordon. We're going to bring stuff from Atlanta back to Augusta, Georgia. But before we get into those other questions, let you know what's going on and what she inspired to do, we got to let you know who's coming up. My good friend, Mr. Edward Wright, Well One Bodywork, is art here in Augusta, Georgia. So I want you to watch the screen, pay attention to what he has to offer. Listen, we'll be back to give you more information on Miss Karen Gordon. Again, we'll be back in 2 minutes.
Hello and welcome. Here at the Right Bodywork and Wellness, we provide you with bodywork you can rely on to increase body improvement. WBW provides free consultations to better understand the reasoning for your visit. When a client experiences a WBW massage, they can expect it to be thorough and thought through. The massage is customized to each session. Muscles are handled with care, specifically and individually stretched. Creating a wellness vision to sustain a space of personal comfort, relaxation, and a state of well-being for clients that may endure. With over a dozen different modalities to fit your needs, so we can ensure a quality and well-addressed service. We provide excellent services to athletes and clients of all ages in need. If interested, call or visit the website to schedule your appointment today.
Barbershop Talk Live. We're back live at Jay's Place Barbershop. We're at 1927 Olive Road. Again, that's my good friend, Mr. Edward Wright. Again, right here in Augusta, Georgia. Please, man, please, sir, follow what he's doing. Get in contact with him. Utilize his service. You will not be disappointed in what the service does for you and your body. Again, that's Mr. Edward Wright. right here in Augusta, Georgia, homegrown. Listen, without further ado, we back talking to Miss Karen Gordon in the hot seat, what we call the hot seat. What we call the hot seat.
Hot seat.
It's hot. But again, the stuff that she's talking about, I already know.
That's right. That's right. You know this.
I'm good.
That's
but,
right.
But the people want to know.
The people need to know.
They need to know.
They need to know.
And one thing they want to know, and I think they should know, is why are you running? Are you just tired? Are you just frustrated what's going on in Augusta? You just frustrated what's going on in the city of in Atlanta? You just frustrated with the people that's in the office that should have been doing? Are you frustrated with all this stuff that's been going on over the years? You just say, I'm tired of it. I need to get in this position. I need to make the change. It's on me. So that's what's happening.
Yeah, no, yeah, not at all.
Okay. They want to know.
But I'm glad you asked that question because a lot of, I feel like if I make a decision to do something out of frustration or anger or emotion,
Right.
then if emotion is my motivation, then what happens when I don't feel that emotion anymore? Am I going to stop?
Right.
So no, I decided to run because I believe that I bring something unique to the table.
Okay.
I believe there are several reasons, but I do believe I bring something unique to the table.
Okay.
And I want to learn more about how some of the things that we need in our community, local community, how they connect or don't connect
Okay.
to the state resources.
Okay.
Where's the holdup between state funding and our education system?
Okay.
Where
Where the disconnect comes
the disconnects are.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I want to find that out, and then I believe that I can help to solve some problems.
Okay.
I taught an agriculture class recently. I was a long-term sub at Cross Creek High School.
Okay.
And I had the privilege of being there for a while, and I love agriculture. I love farming. And I love farmers, and so I had the opportunity to be in that space, but the resources that were available for the FFA classes, Future Farmers of America classes, were all based on rural lands, right? So Burke County would do well with that. Warren County would be great with those resources, but not so much Cross Creek High and Hepzibah High.
Okay.
So, so I reached out to some folks in Atlanta and in Athens to get to find out where the resources were for urban agriculture.
Okay.
All right. So urban ag, you can grow right here in your backyard, front yard, windowsill. You can grow food pretty much anywhere. And we live in a food desert. We have challenges getting access to food. So I wanted to find out what that particular disconnect is.
Right.
And I learned that Georgia FFA is in the process of upgrading their materials, but that's a very strong it takes a long time to do that, and there's not, as long as larger rural counties are able to use those resources, there's not as much of a priority for suburban and urban when it comes to those kinds of projects. Agriculture is the largest industry in the state,
I didn't know
and
that.
we're missing out on opportunities here in Augusta because of that. But the rural country is getting a lot of those resources.
Now, Karen, don't tell me, because I already told you I know what's going on. I do my research.
Okay,
I do my Googling.
Yeah.
I do all that stuff in my spare time. But the people want to know, what does Karen Gordon bring to this particular platform? When I say the platform, I'm talking about the House District, because again, we know that other persons was in that position. So are we saying that you got this magic touch? You got that it factor. You got the negotiation factor.
Yeah.
You bring all that to the table.
Yes.
Because again, when we're talking about 130,
right,
and 130, as you say, covered all these different parts of the city. So can we say we'll almost see immediate change once you particularly get in that position?
That's an excellent question.
Okay.
I do have plans for what I'll do in my first 100 days, you know, as if I was president, of course. But many of those things are things that I'm doing already, right? Like talking to small business owners, going and visiting schools. I'm still on the roll as a substitute, so I still go to different schools. Although my preference is Cross Creek, though.
Don't tell them.
We're not gonna tell the rest of them though. But there are things that I'm doing now, and for the past couple of years, I've worked really closely with farmers. Farmers have the same issues, even though we think that we're different from farmers because
Right.
we're not outside, we're
Right.
not growing crops, we're not raising animals.
Right.
But they have the same issues that regular people do.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Having access to resources,
Okay.
having access to funding. Even in parts of Richmond County, even though Richmond is not a rural county,
Right.
there's still challenges with broadband
Okay.
as there are in places in Burke.
Right.
So what I bring to the table is I'm willing to talk to everybody,
Okay.
and I'm willing to listen. I don't have any problem asking questions
Okay,
and saying,
okay,
"Hey, can you
okay.
help me with this? Can you
Right.
explain this to me? I don't
Okay.
understand."
Okay.
And then
So
good
so
with that.
are you carrying in a are you going on for your name? Because
Off my name?
Yeah, because in this political world,
Yeah.
your name means a lot.
Yeah.
Your name carries weight.
It does.
I mean,
yeah.
we're talking about the magnums, big names. So are you going off your name? Because again, everybody say, "Well, Karen, go ahead, you'll be good. Go ahead on."
Yeah,
Because you come with no experience. You in a position with no experience, you're almost not gonna make it.
Right. That's
So-
true.
So are we going off your name in so many ways?
So I think it depends on how you look at that question.
Okay.
Right. What your perception is of a name.
Okay.
Sometimes it's name recognition, but you can be notorious. Your name can be recognized for a bad thing.
Okay.
I believe that if I'm running on my name, I'm running off my good name because I've done great. I
You're
believe
right.
I've done great work.
You did good to me.
But I do great work because I connect with great people.
Okay.
I have the ability to see the potential in other people,
Mm-hmm.
and then because I know a lot of people, I know that I can help a lot of people as well.
Okay.
So
Okay.
and that's why being out in the forefront is a little bit uncomfortable for me.
Okay.
In this capacity, because I prefer my preference is to help uplift other folks.
Okay.
And I do know once I become comfortable with this,
Okay.
I do know that that's still the same thing I'll be doing. It's
Okay.
just from a different
From a
seat.
different seat, right?
Yeah.
So now, what if Karen doesn't win the election? What if Karen comes up just a little bit short? Your run was not successful.
Right.
What would you do the next day after this election is over?
Well, so initially when you and I had talked,
Mm-hmm.
we had scheduled this for the day after the election.
Right.
And you asked that
Right.
question, are
Right.
you going to still come if you don't win?
Right.
And I was like, yeah.
Okay.
I'll be there. So what will happen the day after? The day after the March 10th election, I still got to get back and prepare for my May 19th
Right.
election.
Right.
So if I don't win that one, I'll rest for a little while,
Okay.
and then I'll start back doing what I've been doing, which
Okay.
is supporting other people, building programs, feeding people,
Okay.
amplifying
Just-
good voices,
In other words, do what you always do.
do what I always do.
So now, Karen, I want you to look into this camera and tell the people how can they support you, how can they follow you, if they need to make a donation, volunteer service, anything they need to do to help Karen Gordon in your bid to be this next particular person in this seat. Again, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Yes, you can find all of my campaign information. You said look at the camera, didn't you? My campaign information can be found at votekarengordon.com. You can find it on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Threads. I'm not sure about TikTok, but it's in there somewhere. In there somewhere. If you live in District 130, I would love for you to vote for me today or tomorrow or the next day, or not today, the polls are closed today.
Yes.
Tomorrow or the next day, or Tuesday, March 10. You can find out if you live in District 130 by going to my website, votekarengordon.com, and choosing the tab, make a plan to vote. You can go and put your, it links to
Right.
my voter page. You can
Okay.
put your information in and find your house district and where your precinct and all of that stuff is.
Cool.
And of course, if you can, I would appreciate donations. Campaigns are expensive to run.
Yes.
See, I didn't know that either.
Yes. That's challenging.
Challenging.
Challenging. Yeah.
So your donation will help us to run a smooth campaign. We'll take anything from $1 to $1 million. We'll
Okay.
accept that,
Okay.
and we're grateful. We're grateful for it.
Now, as you said earlier, Karen, as of now, there's a low voter turnout.
Right. Yes.
Very low. Now here's the question on the floor that I know a lot of people want to ask this question is, why don't people vote? Why don't people, because every year you hear the same thing. You always hear, this is a special election. We need to get out this particular election. We need to make sure that if we don't change this time, we're going to get caught up in all this years down the line. Why, I ain't going to say black folks, just people in general.
People in general.
What
right.
can you do?
Yeah.
You as Karen Gordon, as you as a regular citizen getting into this particular seat, what can you do to convince voters to go out and vote? And again, not just for you, just
in general.
Just in general.
That's an excellent question, and I did not realize how low voter turnout typically is. I understand it for the special because there's a compressed timeline. But I believe that people don't vote because a lot of times people feel like their vote does not count, and some of that's reasonable, some of it's unfounded. Sometimes when you hear the narrative about voter fraud, and you hear we're scrubbing the rolls, and if you haven't voted in a couple of years, then you may not be able to vote. There's that, but sometimes people don't know about it. I think that's part of the case here. They don't know about it. Sometimes they think it doesn't count. And when I say it doesn't count, I mean their actual check mark was not going to be counted. Sometimes saying that your vote doesn't count, my vote doesn't count, means that they're going to do what they want to do anyway.
I try not to say that. That's what you think. Well, you know, I'm sincere in going out to vote.
Yeah.
But it seems like my vote just don't count because, again, what I thought they was going to do for this community, for this city, it ain't got done. They do what they want to do.
Right.
So, you know.
Yeah, you just have to. You have to be consistent with it.
Okay.
You have to get involved beyond the election, right?
Okay.
So the commission meetings are during the day, so perhaps you work during the day, so you can't go to the commission meetings, but you can watch them on demand. You can ask questions. A lot of times I hear people say, I don't know who my person is. I don't know who my representative is. Or if I know who that person is, then they don't answer the phone. Right. So I think that you just have to be consistent, but also be persistent.
Okay. Okay.
And if it's you have to understand that it is important. Okay. Right. It is important. I had this conversation with my son. My middle son is 34. Okay. 34, and he has said to me that he doesn't feel like his vote counts at all. I'm like, you can't just do it one time, though. Right. You can't just vote, okay, the president, now I'm gonna go down there and then, but you don't know anybody else on the ballot. So, and it's tough though. You really do have to study. Right. I struggle with knowing the difference between the different judges. Yeah. Superior Court, the state court, all of that. Right. Now I know who the people are, but what they
positions.
The positions. So you just have to make it a priority. Okay. And it doesn't take a lot of time. Okay. It just takes. It doesn't take all your time. Okay. But it's important.
What would you bring to Augusta, Georgia, coming from Atlanta, in the form of health care? Because again, you'll be lobbying for different things as you up there in the Capitol. Mm-hmm. What would you bring to Augusta, health care wise?
I would. So I'm a military spouse. Okay. My husband is retired Army. Okay. So we have really good health care. Okay. We had a serious health crisis, and so I'm grateful for that. However, I've heard from friends and family where the premiums are skyrocketing. Yes. And the Affordable Care Act, whatever subsidies, and I may have the terminology wrong. Okay. But the subsidies that kept healthcare affordable are gone away. Yes. So it's skyrocketing. Right. There's funding available. There are resources available to bring that cost down. Okay. I believe that Georgia is one of the states, one of a few states that does not accept that ACA. I almost call it Obamacare.
Yeah. That's what they're known for. That's what they call
Did
it.
not accept
Yeah.
that subsidy. So as a result of that, our premiums have
going up.
increased.
Okay.
So I would lobby for those subsidies.
Okay.
We subsidize everything else.
Okay.
Let's subsidize something that touches everyone, that
Okay.
everyone can use.
Okay.
Because healthcare
It's major.
healthcare is major. And a major medical bill means the difference between somebody losing their life, losing their home, losing all
It can
sorts
wipe
of
everything
things.
out.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
So also, let me ask you this question now. I heard something in the news a few weeks back about adding seats. Different. When I say seats, I mean the Democrat seats, Republican seats. Is that something that we're dealing with in Georgia?
I had not heard that.
Okay.
Adding seats as in
More, I guess, district-wise, maybe
Okay.
maybe shrinking the district, adding more to the to stuff like
yeah,
that.
you know what? I hadn't heard that.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
'Cause
I'm gonna have to-
the
yeah.
people want to know.
Right.
The people want to know.
Yeah.
It's something
I'm gonna
different.
have to ask that. That's really interesting.
Yeah, again, the way the administration is now, there's so many changes going on.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't know till we know.
That's right.
Yeah, so
We don't know until it's time for us to go down to the polls.
Right.
If we wait until
Right.
Tuesday at 6 o'clock, we go
Right.
down there at 6:30, and they say, "Hey, I'm so sorry,
Right.
you don't vote here
You know,
anymore,"
and you don't know,
and you don't know,
and then you don't get a chance to vote.
and then you don't vote, and
Right.
then your vote don't count.
Then your vote don't count.
Right.
So again, now, Karen, here in Augusta, Georgia, why do you feel this is a low turnout now? Because again, as you said earlier, 200 people that's already voted already in this special election, and you got 6 candidates in the run.
Yes.
So maybe it's too many in the run. Maybe it's too many, or what you think?
I think actually, I don't think so. I would think that with multiple candidates, that all of the candidates would bring their people to bear. You know.
Okay.
I don't think it's a multiple candidate thing. I think
okay.
it's I think people don't know. I think people don't know about it.
Okay.
So and here's why people don't know.
Okay.
So this being a special election, it was not anticipated by the local board of elections.
Okay.
So when Ms. Hefner resigned in January 5 or 6, we knew that there was going to have to be a special election to fill that seat. But it was another 2 weeks before the governor signed the writ or whatever to say this is when it's going to be. So waiting, when do we qualify?
Oh, okay.
What happens? And so that's from the state side, that's from Atlanta side. But here in Richmond County, the Board of Elections does not have any additional funding to pay for this special election. We got primary and general.
Okay.
They got funding for that. They knew that was going to happen. The
Right.
special, not so much. So this started off with just one polling place open down at the municipal building.
Okay.
The district stretches all the way to the Burke County line.
And but one polling place?
And but one, because the early voting locations are not inside the district.
Oh, okay.
So that was the thing for about a week, and then some of the citizens went to a meeting,
Okay.
made their voices heard, and said
Okay.
that's unacceptable.
Okay.
And then we got a second one open over at Brigham, which
Okay.
is kind of midway
Okay.
through. So, but there's no funding available for it, so they had to pull money from somewhere.
Okay.
And so there's also no money to advertise either.
Oh.
We're not paying to put it on TV, radio.
That's coming from you. That's coming out your campaign.
Yeah, right. That's
Okay.
yeah. Well, no, I mean, the Board of Elections itself does not
Okay.
have
Funds for that.
Yeah, don't have funds to say, hey, everybody go out and vote,
Okay.
like they will in May and November.
Okay.
So, one, people don't know about it, right?
Okay.
People want to know, but they don't know
They don't-
about
they
this.
don't know. Right.
And it's tough because there's no funding available to market and push it like the other ones.
If I wanted to get into in the office in the political world, and you got to qualify.
Yes.
What is the process of some person qualifying? Is it you have to have a certain job? What's the qualification process? How that works?
All right. So the for my race, So I have to qualify in Atlanta because it's a state race. It's a partisan race also. So I'm a Democrat.
Okay.
Even though there are folks who don't believe that, but I am. I'm a Democrat because the people want to know.
They want to know.
But so I had to. I think the basics, like you have to be a high school graduate, you have to be at least 21, have to have your residency requirements.
Okay.
The fee and the fees vary for each office.
Okay.
But mine is $400.
Okay.
And what else? Yeah, I have to qualify in Atlanta.
Okay. Okay.
And then I gotta win.
So do you, Karen, I've been knowing you for a long time. And watch this question now. The many years that I've been knowing you, you always even keel. You're smooth. As you say, you're the Empress of cool.
Empress of cool.
You just cool as a cucumber. I mean, you like the old cool to the other side of the pillow.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
But now when you get into this world that you're getting into, this ain't a cool world.
That's true.
This is not an easy world. This is a world where they would look at you and cuss you out and cut you down. Now, are you ready? Karen, I don't want to know because the people know. You think your skin tough enough for this world you're finna get into? Because sometimes you put this head on, you might turn the head backwards.
Right.
So,
that's right.
So this is a whole different world now. I know you as easy as Sunday morning.
I am easy like Sunday morning.
Easy like Sunday morning. But now you get up there and get into Atlanta.
Yeah.
And you got to deal with the folks in Augusta that you've been knowing all these years.
Yeah.
And now they don't want to talk with you no more because you ain't doing nothing for this community. You ain't doing nothing for this district. But you told me you told me on the campaign.
Talk about it.
You said on the campaign, you gonna do, you will do, you gonna provide, you gonna do. Now when you got up to Atlanta, guess what?
Yeah.
They don't see you no more.
Right.
They
Yeah.
don't see you no more.
You're right. You're right.
And then that goes back to the point why we don't vote for you.
Right.
Because politicians don't want to be liars.
That's right.
They don't want to be.
We be lying,
They
child.
be lying.
We be lying.
So Karen, I asked the question, and the people want to know: do you think you tough enough for this role?
I think so.
Because now.
And let me tell you why.
Tell me why you think you're tough
because
enough for this role.
I think it's because I'm a woman of a certain age.
Okay. Okay.
And I've experienced some challenges in life.
Okay.
That have that require that I have a thick skin.
Okay.
I've dealt with people. I understand that folks that like and love and appreciate you one day.
Right.
Might not the next
Hate to
or the
see you
next
coming.
couple. Yeah. And I
right.
also understand that I have to serve people that don't look like, don't think like, or don't even like me.
Right.
I understand I have to do that.
Right.
I'm okay. I do that. We're doing that now.
You do it now.
We're doing that now.
Yeah, but now you obligated to take care of those folks.
Now I'm saying right now I do it because I choose to.
Right.
And so I'm asking people to vote for me because of my record of what I'm doing already right now, but also and to have the confidence that I will continue when I'm there. And I know it's going to be difficult.
Right.
I know it's going to be difficult.
So let me ask this question now. What would you want the city of Augusta and also the people in Atlanta for you to be known as? Now we talking about all that you've done. In other words, let's ask this question. What is Karen Gold's legacy?
Oh, wow.
What is Karen Gold's
That's
legacy?
a great question.
I
I did not see that one coming.
What is your legacy?
I believe that I want to leave this place better than I found it.
Okay.
And I want to leave a kinder space as well.
Okay.
I want that everyone that comes into contact with me to know and believe that I'm fair.
Okay.
And that I did the very best that I could.
Okay. For everybody.
For everybody.
Okay.
And when I learn better, I do better.
Okay.
It's like Mama used to say, when you know better, you do better.
You do better.
And I also want more people to get involved, to step out there, whatever way makes sense for them. Right? I think you should run for office. You know you're gonna be on the hot seat, did you? The people want to know. The people want to know.
Listen, it crossed my mind a few times.
Okay.
And you know they say go one year, go out the other year.
Yeah.
It went in like that.
I know what that's like.
Yeah.
I really wanted to do this thing. I wanted to run for commission about 10 years ago.
Okay.
I really wanted to do it.
Okay.
And I was like, I said I'm not going to do it because I'm not ready.
You're not ready.
I gotta clean some stuff up first.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But I also, a couple of years after that, realized that if I wait until I clean stuff up, it ain't never gonna happen.
It ain't never happen.
I can't clean myself up.
Yeah, it ain't gonna never happen.
I can't do it.
Now, Karen, I always, again, as I know you many years, you've done so much. You've been in so many places. You pretty much done it all. Now, some people say, again, cool Empress. Some people say you're a superhero. Some people say you exceed your expectation. Now, can we put you as a superhero right now?
That's some pressure. Okay.
That's pressure.
Yeah.
So if you was a superhero, who would Karen be? Who would you be as a superhero? Because again, all your accomplishments, all your many accolades.
I don't know if I can answer that. I think I would just be somebody's auntie. Somebody's them kids' mama.
Okay.
them cheering mama.
So not Wonder Woman.
Not Wonder Woman.
Not Wonder Woman.
I would be. You know what? I got you.
Okay.
I would be Fannie Lou Hamer. That's who I want to be.
Fannie Lou Hamer.
She fought for the people's rights. She fought for the rights of farmers as well. So whenever I'm joking on the internet, you know how people say, I know you didn't get on Beyonce's internet and telling these stories. I always say this is Fannie Lou Hamer's internet.
Okay.
That's who she was the one. She was
the
it.
one.
So
Okay.
if I could be a superhero, I want to be her.
Okay. Fannie Lou Hamer.
Fannie Lou Hamer.
Barbershop Talk Live Roll again. You heard it here first in the hot seat. Not Karen Gordon, but Fannie Lou Hamer is in the hot seat.
That's
so
right.
please, man, please, sir, follow what she's doing. Get in contact with her again. She needs your vote. She needs your support. She needs your donations. Follow what she's doing. And Karen, for the people that just joined, how can they follow you again?
Yes, please follow me on my campaign site at votekarengordon.com. I got a catchy little theme song too. You'll be able to hear that. Well, you can't hear it on the website, but you'll hear it on my Facebook page.
Okay.
But you can donate, you can volunteer, you can send smoke signals, you can send me an email, you can ask me questions, all at that site.
Cool. Do you think you're a leader?
I think so.
You think you're a good leader? Okay.
I think I lead by committee. I prefer to work with a team, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think you don't have to necessarily lead from the front.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, who would you look for in your circle? So again, if you're successful in this run, and you got to get your cabinet together, what people are you looking for? How would you get folks to be in your committee, to be your voice or your volunteer? Who would you look for? What you looking for in those persons?
I would look for people who are already serving.
Okay.
In some kind of way, serving who are already working for people. I look for someone who's organized because I'm not.
Okay.
I look for somebody who can pray heaven down because I need that.
Okay.
And yeah, of course, and all those folks have to be creative. I love working with creatives.
Got to be creative. Okay. All right. Well, I'm available.
Okay.
All right.
I need you.
You need me?
Yeah.
And Barbershop Talk Live needs you too, so keep tuning in. You never know who'll be on the hot seat. So again, now Karen, I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do in the future, whether it's in this political seat or whatever seat you're in, whatever capacity you're in, whatever hat you decide to wear. I'm looking forward to seeing what's coming for you in the future because again, I'm good.
The people want to know.
People want to know.
That's right.
What you got
And
planned.
I want you, I want you to reach out to me. I want you to ask me questions, and I'm not afraid of criticism. If you say, KG ain't doing what she said she was gonna do, I'll say, hey, let's talk about it.
Okay. Because that's what the people they're gonna call you on the carpet.
They gonna call me.
Because they know, as we said earlier, you've been around this city. You've been around.
They called me on the carpet already.
Right.
Yeah.
They've been around.
Go ahead. Yeah.
They've been around talking because you've been talking.
Right.
You said what you're gonna do.
Right.
And they waiting to see what you're gonna do.
Right.
And
exactly.
the first time you don't do what they say what you say you're gonna do.
Right.
You ain't no good.
That's right.
So again, the
I knew she was lying.
I knew she was lying. They knew she was lying.
She was lying.
You don't get up there to Atlanta and change.
That's right. She didn't change.
You don't change.
Listen, they've been telling me just say be yourself.
Just be yourself.
Be yourself. But dress better, but be yourself. That's what they said. That's what they said to me. Now I ain't lying.
Dress better, be yourself.
They said put on some clothes, child.
Got to be more.
Cause you know how I like to dress.
I
right?
know you free.
Okay, no, I would like to wear my overalls. I like to wear my work clothes. They said you can't do that. Stop it.
You can't be going to Atlanta looking
They
like
said
that.
stop it.
Come on now.
Do better.
Come on, Karen.
That's right. Your mama would not accept that at all. And you know what I said?
What is?
You're right. You're right.
Okay.
So, and also, I'm gonna say this. 'Cause you asked who would I have in my cabinet, in my circle.
Okay.
It's people who are familiar with politics, right?
Okay.
People who know the landscape.
Okay.
And of course, people that I trust.
Okay.
And I have to be willing to take correction.
Correct.
Right? I have to be willing to take
Constructive
correction. As long
criticism.
as I'm willing to take correction, I might not like it.
Right.
You know, but we're all in this together, and we've been working together. I got a few new people on the team who I've not worked with before because I've not been doing political stuff
Right.
before.
Okay.
So, but we work well together.
Okay.
We'll have a little tense conversation,
Right.
and then we'll come back together, and then we're like, okay, let's work.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's help
Well,
the
as
people.
again, I'm looking forward to see what's coming in the future, what you got going on. I know your tenacity, I know your energy, I know your drive. I've seen it many times before. So now you're in a whole new different lane. You're in a whole new different lane. And again, there might be times I say, Karen, you lying.
Right. I want you to tell me
I'm going to
now.
tell you, girl, sit down, put some clothes on. Put some clothes
I
on.
know.
Yeah. So
Let me tell you.
I'm happy for you, because again, can you tell that 18-year-old Karen Gordon, what you tell her? What would you tell the 18-year-old Karen Gordon now?
Man, 18-year-old Karen Gordon was a mess. But you know what?
What's that?
I'm still a mess right
You're
now.
still a mess now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say keep going. Don't
Keep going.
quit.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't quit.
That's a legacy.
That's it.
Keep the legacy going.
Keep going.
Barbershop Talk Live World again. In the hot seat tonight is Miss KG Karen Gordon, the Empress of Cool. She's been here many, many years, got many hats. Looking forward for your support. Looking forward to your vote, for your donation, and volunteer service. Again, Karen Gordon, they need you. You need them. Let's work together.
Yes.
Again, you will be coming from Atlanta, bringing stuff to Augusta.
Yes.
District House 130.
Yep.
A big
House
district.
130. Yep.
And that particular election is when? May 9th?
May 10th. Oh, sorry. This one right here coming
March-
up March 10th.
March
on
the 10th.
Tuesday.
March the 10th. This coming Tuesday.
Right. You can vote. Early voting is from 8:30 to 6.
Okay.
Tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday at Beasley and Brigham, and
Okay.
then from 7 to 7 on March 10, Tuesday, at your regular polling place inside the district.
Inside the district.
Yep.
All right. So again, we're looking for bigger things coming from Miss Karen Gordon. Whatever the outcome of the election is, we know
Yeah.
you're gonna keep pushing.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna keep going.
We're going to keep going.
You're gonna keep going.
We're going to keep doing this thing.
Barbershop Talk Live. Listen, I always like to do what I do, Karen, and I always like to give away something. Can I give away something?
Oh, yes.
Can I give away? You don't
Please
mind?
do. I don't mind.
Before we get out of here, we got to give away something. Barbershop Talk Live. Listen, we got a $10 gift card from Little Caesars Pizza right here in Augusta, Georgia. Listen, the only way you get this particular gift card, you had to pay attention to this conversation. If you paid attention to this conversation, you can win this prize. But I got to give you 3 questions.
Yes. Okay.
I got to give you 3 questions.
All right.
3 simple questions. The first question is very simple. I need you to tell me, where is her original hometown?
Yes.
You said it, didn't you?
Yeah.
You said it earlier.
I did.
You said it. I heard you. Listen, that's a simple question. The first question is always a simple question. The second question might be a little tricky. The second question is very, very simple. What was the name of the event that she started?
Okay.
The
okay.
original name of the event. You said
Yep.
it.
I said it.
You said
I
that
said it several times.
several times.
Several
Now
times.
listen, I'm going to get a little tricky now. Here comes a little tricky question now.
Okay, I'm ready for
If
it.
you can tell me, matter of fact, I'm going to make a two-part
Okay.
question.
Let's get it.
Tell me, what branch did her husband retire from?
Okay.
That's,
All right.
That's kind of tricky.
That's kind of tricky.
Kind of
yeah.
tricky because you slipped it in there.
I eased it in
You
there.
slipped it in there. I caught it. I
Yeah,
caught it.
yeah,
Barbershop Talk Live, we slide there every now and then.
Yeah, every now
now,
and again.
Now this is really the 4th question.
Okay.
This is really the 4th
Y'all
question.
get a bonus
Now
today.
bonus. Now I need one person to give me all those 4 answers. You ready for this 4th question? The 4th question is very simple. Just give me. I hate they doing simple questions.
Let's go.
Can I do a simple question?
We need a simple
You need
question.
a simple
The people want a simple question.
Okay, let me give you a simple question. When the election is?
Okay.
When is the election? You got
yeah.
to pay attention.
Yeah.
You got to pay
Yeah, I
attention.
said that a couple times.
You got to pay attention. So when is the election? That was a simple question. Barbershop Talk Live. Come get your $10 gift card, courtesy of Little Caesars Pizza right here in Augusta, Georgia. Again, Barbershop Talk is live each and every Wednesday. The first question, can I go over these questions again?
Yes, please.
Tell me what is her original hometown.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what branch did her husband retire from.
Uh-huh.
Tell me what organization, what event that she started. She's a part of. She started the original event.
Right.
What's the name of that event? And the 4th question is, what or when is the election that she's running in?
Yes.
When is the election?
That's it.
That's it. That was it, right?
That's it.
Barbershop Talk Live
That's
again.
4 questions. That's the whole test.
We got. That's it. Look, let's see who these answers are. Let's check these answers. Let's see who. Let's see who. My imperfect option says.
I think she got almost all of
Wait
them.
a minute. She says Waynesboro. She says Garden City Jazz. She said Army, and she said March the 10th. Is that a bingo?
Yeah,
That's a bingo.
I like it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Barbershop Talk Live. My imperfect options. You listen. You are the grand prize winner. Stop by Jay's Place Barbershop, 1927 Olive Road, and get your Little Caesars gift card. Courtesy of Little Caesars and Barbershop Talk Live.
That's awesome.
That's-
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Again, thank you for tuning in to Barbershop Talk Live, because you never know who's going to be in the hot seat. You never know what the question's about. You never know what you can win.
That's true.
You never
That's
know.
True.
So, Karen, don't tell me, because I'm good. I want you to tell the people again, how can they support, how can they donate, how can they just follow you? And if they just need some signs put in the yard,
Okay,
they
yeah.
just need some bumper stickers, they need some cards, whatever they need to do to support you, how can the
Yes.
people of Barbershop Talk Live world do that?
Yes, thank you. To support me, first of all, I'm grateful for your, first of all, pray for me. How
Okay.
about let's start there. Pray for me,
Yes.
pray for my family, pray for this community as a whole. To support me directly, please go to my website, votekarengordon.com. That's votekarengordon.com. You can donate, you can volunteer, you can ask questions, you can request a yard sign, and you can volunteer to come with us and knock on doors next week.
There you go. There you go.
But yeah, votekarengordon.com.
There you go.
Thank you.
Looking forward to seeing you again. She's going to wear many hats, and I'm looking forward to see her doing big and better things in the future. So again, support Karen Gordon, KG,
KG,
the Empress of Cool,
the Empress of Cool.com also.
all day, all day. Never a dull moment. So listen, if you want to be a guest on Barbershop Talk Live, please, man, please, sir, inbox me. If you want to be a supporter of Barbershop Talk Live, do the same thing about you. Inbox me. You got a product, you got a service, you got a business that you want to support. We'll make sure we give you a sponsorship package. You can also do that. Again, just inbox. We'll give you the sponsorship package. We'll support your business, your product, or your event. Again, Barbershop Talk Live is each and every Wednesday at 6 o'clock p.m. on Facebook and also YouTube. So remember, we're looking for all type of donations. We're getting all type of support out as well. We got to keep this show going. We got to let you know what's going on in the CSRA and the community, because again, the people want to know.
People got to know.
They got to know.
They got to know.
They need to know.
They need to know.
They need to know what you're going to do.
They need to know what we going to do.
What we
That's right. We're going to do this thing together.
You got to do it together.
Yeah.
Can't do it by yourself.
Can't do it by myself.
So listen, Karen, is there anything you want to tell the people before we get out of here?
No, just I'm grateful to you
Okay.
for allowing me to come here and talk to you today in this beautiful space that I
man,
love.
I
So,
appreciate it. I appreciate
yes.
it. So listen, Barbershop Talk Live, tune in next week. We got another special guest coming in the hot seat. So again, watch, support, subscribe, donate,
Yes,
do it all.
all those things.
All the above.
All of the above.
Again, March the 10th,
Pray.
pray
Yes.
without ceasing.
Without ceasing.
March the 10th,
March the 10th.
go to your local polling places. Early voting has already started. Again, as we know now, the numbers are low, but you can raise those numbers up. I can't tell you. I personally can't tell you who to vote for. Listen, but we just need you to vote.
Yes.
We just need you to vote.
Yes.
Barbershop Talk Live again. Karen, let's come on. See that camera right there, Karen? Follow,
Yeah.
follow me now. I want you to watch. Do what
Yeah,
I do.
let me
See
see,
that camera right
let me
there?
see.
Look at that camera.
Okay.
And just do exactly what I do. You ready?
Uh-huh.
See you later.
See you later.
And now, we're live. Yes, live from James Place. And we're talking,
Barbershop Talk.
yes, barbershop talk, where nothing is off limits and everything's on the table.
Everything's on the table. Barbershop Talk.
Oh, and everybody, we're here at Jay's Place.
Barbershop.
We're talking barbershop talk,
Barbershop Talk.
barbershop talk,
At Jay's Place.
barbershop talk. When nothing's off limits.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop talk,
Barbershop Talk.
barbershop talk,
Barbershop Talk.
barbershop talk.
At Jay's Place. Barbershop Talk.
Everything's on the table.